Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Harry from Spurs TV, and I'm back with another short video. I haven't done these in a while, but I feel sorry. I feel like today is probably the day to do one. Spurs are playing Chelsea and still remain the unbeaten side in the Premier League, and fingers crossed tonight that carries on. But of course, the biggest talking point that everyone seems to want to talk about is Pochettino's return tonight at 8 o'clock. What reception is he going to get? What reception should he get? And how I will react might interest some people, and what I feel about him in general. Yeah, I think I'm just going to start. Pochettino was, yes, a very good manager at Spurs. He did arguably get us into the only title race we've ever been in my lifetime, at least. In the Leicester season, Chelsea season maybe less so, but yeah. So for me, I'm not going to boo him. I'm not going to cheer him. I'm not going to sing his name. I mean, maybe ironically sing his name. He's magic if we're winning 3-0 or 4-0 or something in the 80th minute. But apart from that, I'm not going to really take much notice of him. Look, if Poch went to Arsenal, I'd be having a different conversation with people and having a different sort of energy with him coming back to Spurs, especially with singing in the Arsenal dugout. But I don't hate Chelsea anywhere near as much as maybe some other Spurs fans. I'm not too sure where this hate started from, if I'm being honest. I know it's the London derby thing as well, but it's almost like I feel like Spurs fans hate Chelsea more than they hate Arsenal. And this Poch thing, some people were saying, oh, well, he had to take a job, so he took Chelsea. But I kind of take back to the fact that I didn't want Poch back at Spurs anyway. So for me, as long as he didn't go to Arsenal, I wasn't that bothered. Like I said, I don't hate him. And the reason I said I'm not going to boo him is that I don't hate him. He at the end of the day, he's a manager. He's going to take jobs, that we don't like. He's not with us anymore, so for me, it shouldn't even bother us. It's not like he was talking to Chelsea while he was at Spurs. I know a lot of people relate this to the fact, seeing your ex again, all this crap, but it's sort of relatable, I guess, in some sense. Because a lot of people have compared Poch's return to like seeing an ex again after like 2-3 years. But I'm not going to touch that much into that because I don't think it's that relevant, because this is more to do with football. And like I said, I'm not going to boo him. I'm not going to cheer him. I don't think he deserves to be clapped because, he's not a manager anymore, so why should we clap him? He didn't win anything with us. Like, if he won the Premier League, maybe I'd have a different opinion. But we didn't win the Premier League. We didn't win any trophies under Poch. And obviously that wasn't completely his fault. But you have to attribute some of it to him. And this isn't like a Poch hate video. But at the same time, I'm not going to boo him because he had to take another job. And like I said, as long as he didn't take the Arsenal job, I was fine with it. Like I said again earlier in this video, I didn't even want him back at Spurs. I know some people did, which is probably why they will boo. But I think in terms of the game itself, the best thing for us, I know it sounds very strange, is to basically not really acknowledge Poch that much. I actually think if you boo him, he'll be more fired up and more likely to actually, cause an upset, if you want to put it this way, at this point in time. If you were to cheer him, he'd say, look, Chelsea players, look, I'm so good, you should listen to me. We're going to go and win the game now because the Spurs fans love me, so love me still. So I feel at home and they'll probably play better. So the best thing to do is to just not acknowledge Pochettino at all. Don't clap him, don't cheer him. Go down, sit in your seat. This is what I'm going to do tomorrow. Go down, sit in my seat. They're going to walk out and obviously read the Chelsea team, which people will most likely boo anyway. They normally do boo the Chelsea side. If Poch does a little clap, I'm going to ignore it. If he waves at some fans or something, I'm going to ignore it. I've kind of ignored a lot of his interview quotes really and not react to them that much, even on X or Twitter. I don't really acknowledge it that much. But then again, this is coming from someone who has seen a lot of Spurs managers, good Spurs managers, being let down by Levy, and to me, he's just another one, along with Redknapp. But going to Chelsea to me is not as big of a deal, like I said, as going to Arsenal. So yes, our best thing for us to do tomorrow is just not acknowledge Poch, focus on the game. The players need to not get emotionally involved into the game, and I think that this is why I think Spurs fans shouldn't react to Poch, because if they boo and they cheer, they sing his name, you're basically reacting to him being there. So just don't react, don't do anything. Go in there, support Spurs. Don't acknowledge Poch, and I think we'll win the game. And so yeah, come on, you Spurs.